You ever get that creepy feeling that someone's watching you? Well, in the digital world, it might be more than just a feeling. Today, we're diving deep into spyware, the silent spy that could be living on your devices right now.
I mean, just think about that for a second. Someone or something secretly reading your emails, watching what you type, and stealing your passwords. It sounds like something out of a spy movie, right? But this is a real deal threat that every single one of us faces.
So, what is spyware, really? To put it simply, it's a kind of malicious software, malware, that has one job and one job only: to spy on you. It sneaks onto your computer or your phone and just starts collecting everything. And I mean everything, from the websites you visit to your personal passwords. And here's the really scary part. Spyware is designed to be a ghost. It burrows deep into your system and runs completely silently in the background. You're not going to see an icon pop up. You won't get any kind of alert. It's invisible by design. And trust me, there's no simple uninstall button to make it go away.
Okay, so if this stuff is so sneaky, how in the world does it even get on our devices? Well, knowing how it gets in is the first step to keeping it out. And believe me, it has some pretty clever ways of inviting itself over. It uses a whole bag of tricks. We're talking about things like phishing, where they try to trick you with fake emails, or it might hide inside a download you think is safe, or get bundled with other software you actually wanted to install. And then you've got the more advanced stuff, like Trojans. That's malware pretending to be a legit program. Or it can just find a tiny crack in your security and slip right in without you doing anything at all.
Phishing is probably one of the biggest culprits. You know the drill. You get an email that looks like it's from your bank or maybe Netflix, but it's not. It's a fake. And its whole purpose is to get you to click a bad link or, even worse, type in your username and password. Another really sneaky way is through what's called software bundling. You see a free program that promises to speed up your computer. Sounds great, right? So you download it, click agree on the terms without really reading them. We've all done it. And boom, you've just installed spyware right along with it. And the worst part? Even if you get rid of the program you wanted, that spyware often sticks around. All right, so let's say the worst happens and it's on your system. It's important to know that not all spyware is created equal. There are different kinds, and each one is looking for something specific. Let's break down what these digital spies are actually after. This is where it gets really specialized. You've got keyloggers, which are basically like having someone secretly typing down every single thing you write: passwords, private messages, you name it. Then there are banking Trojans, which are so advanced they can actually change financial transactions as you're making them. Password stealers go hunting for all the login info you've saved in your browser. And info stealers, they're like a digital vacuum cleaner, just sucking up all your personal info, documents, emails, everything. And don't think it's just your computer. Our phones are massive targets. I mean, we carry our whole lives on them. Mobile spyware is a whole other level of creepy. It can track your exact location using GPS, secretly turn on your mic and record your conversations, read your texts, and it can steal your photos. All of this happening without you having a clue. Okay, I know this all sounds pretty intense, and you're probably asking yourself, am I a target? I'm not anyone famous. What would a hacker want from me? Well, the answer to that is a resounding yes. To really get a sense of just how big this problem is, we got to look at the history here. Just look at this number. 80%. That's a lot. This number comes from a huge study that kind of blew the lid off how many of us were being watched without even knowing it. Now, this stat is from a landmark study way back in 2004, and it found that 4 out of every 5 people online had spyware on their computer. But here's the real kicker, and it's just as true today. 95% of them never gave permission for it to be there. The tech has gotten way more advanced since then, but the mission is exactly the same. So the tech has changed, but so has the strategy. Who are attackers really going after today? The short answer: everyone. You, me, your neighbor. The way they do it now isn't about picking one specific target. It's more like commercial fishing. They just cast this enormous net to catch as many people as possible. It's purely a numbers game. See, it's not about who you are. It's about what you have. Your data, your personal information, is a hot commodity. It's bought and sold on the dark web. Think about it. Your email address gets sold to spammers. Your credit card info is used for fraud. And any sensitive files they find, they can use those to extort you. Okay, so we know the threat is real, it's sneaky, and we're all in the crosshairs. That's the bad news. The good news? We can fight back. So let's talk about the most important part of this whole thing: how to protect yourself. So what if you think you're already infected? Maybe your computer is suddenly super slow, or you're getting weird pop-ups, or apps are just crashing for no reason. If you have that sinking feeling, the number one priority is damage control. You've got to get that infection out of there, and you have to be thorough. Here's a simple 3-step plan to get back in control. First, you need a really good cybersecurity program, one that's known for being aggressive with spyware, and run a full, deep scan of your entire system. Second, a good security tool won't just delete the bad stuff. It'll actually repair any files or settings that the spyware messed with. And third, and this is crucial, once you're clean, you need to call your bank and credit card companies. Warn them that your information might have been stolen so they can be on the lookout for fraud.
But you know what they say? An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. The best defense is just building some smart, simple habits. Don't open emails if you don't know who sent them. Before you click any link, just hover your mouse over it for a second to see where it's really going to take you. And please use good security software that has real-time protection. Think of it like a 24/7 security guard for your digital life. Oh, and keep your software updated. Those updates often patch up the security holes that spyware loves to sneak through. At the end of the day, spyware works because it preys on our trust and, let's be honest, our moments of inattention. It operates in the background of our digital lives, and these days, our digital lives are our lives. So the final question really isn't about the tech itself, it's about us. It's about taking a hard look at our own habits and asking that one simple but really important question. Are you doing enough to protect it?